What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma Plot playing some more Satisfactory. Let's get to it. Left, don't do it.
What?
Don't
do what?
I want to see how many days we've had since our last incident.
I can solve that problem real quick.
Well, I know you could make it 0, but by the way, this server has been running great today, right? Did it have some hiccups earlier?
I've had some building hiccups, but
Okay, because I was rendering 2 videos on that machine earlier and in the server, and it was running great at that time. I was shocked. All right, okay, so first thing first, chat, we're gonna go on a tour. We're gonna go on a bit of a tour first, and then we're going to although it's about to be nighttime, but daytime, nighttime, I don't know. It's okay. So we're out here in the what we have affectionately named the Desert Factory, also known as the Dessert Factory. Okay. the Dessert Factory. I hope he doesn't, Sean. I hope he doesn't. So we'll get back to the Desert Factory eventually. But first things first, we're going to go back to the homeland real quick, because I want to see how many days we've had. So let's hit the cannon and head back to the homeland here. So man, the cannon things, the tube cannon things, whatever, I don't know what you actually call them. They're ugly, but man, they sure work. They sure work.
Get across the map in quite a hurry.
Yeah, but they're ugly. But they work great. I'm just saying. That's a very effective way to get all the way across the map. So, and it's a good way to run away from left. Not actually, but who's Llama, by the way? I've never seen the. Okay, we're at 87 days since our last incident left. Wow, it's kind of impressive. I know we've been saving the honors, or I assume you guys have been saving the honors since it's been there for a couple days, but guess what time it is, chat? We're here to complete tier 8. To complete tier 8, that's what time it is. How about that, huh? The rest of it has happened off stream, but yeah, that one really sends you. There's a couple other ones around the map too that are pretty aggressive. But anyway, so there's tier 8 done, which is pretty cool.
Milestone reached. Project part number
That's pretty
9,
neat.
Nuclear pasta, can be created in the particle accelerator.
Nuclear pasta.
The accelerator has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so
Hey, John,
we'll
you
need
want to play
careful
catch?
integration
Nope.
with your factory. Fix-It does not waste, so nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant. Fun fact, Fix-It psychology.
You made the lady stop talking to me. Oh, man. Scoot will be back on Monday. Don't tell him, but you know, he can never mind. I mean, I miss Scoot. He needs to come back soon. Very, very soon. He can probably hear me right now. It's a joke. It's a joke. No, it's not. That part's not a joke anyway. I'm out of food now. Thanks. Oh, wait, I'm not out of food. I'm just out of food in my... Okay. Hang on. So what kind of bomb is that now left?
Nuclear deterrent.
All right, we're gonna call you Vladimir. But that's okay. Oh man, what else do we need to show chat? There's stuff.
Sorter's changed.
Disorder, yeah. He forgot his phone charger. What a scrub. Oh, I noticed concrete has changed. That's using like refineries now or whatever. Kind of cool. Different recipes. We got a little bit of a blender factory going on over here too. Oh, that's where that train was. Okay, I kind of forgot about that train. That's okay. I don't really need the train. The cloud is like life now. Cloud storage for the record, and it's like the best thing ever. So our sorter has grown. A lot. Like a whole lot. And then we got the dimensional uploaders, basically the cloud on top. So pretty much like anything you need, including our 607 tickets. By the way, we passed 600 tickets today. So that's pretty sick. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff in storage now for the cloud, which is really, really nice. Because you can just go anywhere on the map and boom, you have access to all the stuff. That's handy. Very handy. And then actually these parts can probably get turned off, right?
I would leave them on for tickets.
Yeah, fair play. I did turn off a bunch of stuff in the Desert Factory though. That was for the thing. Which we'll get to that in a minute. Because no, we can now make the last part, I think, right? I'm pretty sure.
Are you at the homeland still? You might want to pick up your radiation suit and make you a
radiation suit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We need that just everywhere on the map? Or are you gonna radiate the whole map, or?
I mean, I could.
Or is that only if you're up at your project? I don't know how that works.
It's gonna be my project mainly, but
okay.
You might as well pick it up, you know.
I'm assuming I can just have it on, right? It doesn't hurt nothing.
No.
Oh, now we have a belt feeding into this? This wasn't fast enough?
That was not me, for the record.
Oh, that's amazing. Actually, I don't know if I showed the iron. No, I guess that was here last week. There's signs on everything now, which makes things really nice as you're flying around. The nice signs. Copper factory down there. The oil over here, plastic and rubber / like fuel oil, whatever you want to call it, has expanded like 14 times since we built it now. So that's good. Although I noticed today we are running out of like fuel for the generators. Because if you stand here long enough, like right there, that one was red, that one's red now, that one's red. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but there's that. And I have increased the amount of plastic that's going up north now, which is good, to the Desert Factory. Here's some more. This is another big, who put this in? Was this you or Bear?
That was Bear.
Okay, it's got signs and a waiting, like a queue. If you know the British people here, the queue. We'd call it a line with like, you know, how long it's gonna take, and I'm assuming he laughed a lot putting that up. I don't know.
He was thoroughly enjoying himself.
Okay. Okay. There are some other stuff, other things out in the world, but I didn't build them, so I don't really know what's going on with those. I don't know if you want to show your factory, your place off yet.
Not fully. I mean, you can come. It's not.
Okay. Oh, and then I did build. I don't know if you've seen it. Not a jetpack. There's another copper / cable factory, copper sheet / cable. I don't have that hooked up yet, but I'll get there today eventually. So that needs to get hooked up. But the interesting thing, and actually before we get to that, what's it take to make that frame up there, our fourth product?
I don't know.
I'm gonna figure that out real quick.
I don't think we're gonna have the power for that.
The power?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. That's not good. That's not good at all. I was hoping to get that done today.
Give me. Okay, listen, I've been working on this project for like.
No, I know.
it's coming.
I don't know. Is that made? Where's that even made? Oh, it's in this thing, isn't it? Oh god. Oh boy. Oh, it's okay. So how do we make that? What is this? Oh, that's just copper? We gotta make... Okay. Interesting. Don't we have... Okay, so this is gonna be like a multi-step deal to make this happen, huh?
Yeah.
Because we gotta make... Oh, those other frames come through the blender, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna be making this down at the, down the sorter, huh?
I mean...
Probably.
That would be easier, but
yeah.
That's up to you. You can...
Okay. Well, because actually to make some of the stuff up there for the Space Needle, that's being made down at the sorter, at the in the blender stuff.
Yeah.
I just use the cloud to get it here. So I have containers here. They're not hooked up. I was just filling them with the cloud. It's like, why not?
It works.
It worked quite well, actually. CBM, what's going on, man? How you doing today? What's poppin'? Oh, man. And then I really like what you did the other day. It's outdated now, but this is like all the required products for this floor and how many per minute. And then if you come over here, which I showed my brother, he was very impressed with this left. And then this is all the what was made on this floor and how many per minute. Not accurate because things have changed since the other day, but that's okay. Still cool. And then same thing on the second floor, the assembler floor. This is all the stuff that was required here per minute, which like, you know, 500. That's a lot of quick wire, which actually I kind of need more quick wire, to be honest. I don't know if we can up that factory anymore with a Mark III mine or not, but... And then these are all the stuff we are making here. Again, that's all changed a little bit. Some of it. But that's okay. So, we have a plastic bag we're wrestling with. We have a train over here with some stuff on it. I've been stockpiling. Okay, I've been stockpiling. So this is, I mean, most of the Space Needle stuff. So, so let's go run this to the needle, and then I guess we're gonna set up the. That's the particle accelerator, isn't it? The thing we need to make the last thing.
Yes.
We'll get working on that because I'm hoping to send the Space Needle today. Oh, I ran the red light. I was not supposed to go. That's my bad. Whoops. Whoopsie, and now I'm stuck inside the train. Okay, here we go. Pizza, what's going on, man? I'm here. I've been sick, but I'm finally starting to get through that, you know? Finally. But what's up, Pizza? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Who's hello as well? What's up? Pizza, actually, we ordered a bunch of pizza from your favorite St. Louis pizza spot the other day. When my brother was in town, we got 6 pizzas from there. By the way, we have another roundabout. And this one has decoration in the center, one of the towers, because why not? That's going to go off somewhere. This is a fabric factory. Isn't that what this is? Left? This little guy here?
It's fabric plus...
makes a little power, too.
Just a little bit. Not much.
Yeah, so that's what that is. I have not actually been inside there, but that's because I don't need to. It's all good. So anyway, we're going to run this train load of stuff to the Space Needle, and then we'll get on with something. And then I do need to come back up here and hook up my... I made another factory over there. I got to finish that today. Right now, it's just like a floor. There's no walls or nothing, so you got to finish that up today. That factory over there that I built it yesterday might have been the reason I was late to stream last night. As I was hammering through that factory and I lost track of time. Completely wasn't paying attention to the clock. Whoopsie.
It happens.
It does. It does. I tell you what though, man, the Mark III mines on a pure note when you crank them up. But we can't even handle it because it's 1200. It's insane. I actually went to my iron factory today and I turned it up using Mark III mines. Turn that up a little bit so that we can get more plate. We needed more iron plate. So yeah. Awesome pizza. We're here, man. As long as the voice holds up, we're here. I don't get coughing or nothing, you know. Trent, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, as long as I don't get coughing up along, we'll be here. But yeah, we're finally starting to sound like ourselves again, you know. It's great. It's very nice. All right, so we need to take this right turn up here and go down a little sneaky way here. Basically jump off the main line is all we need to do. What major items should you build a factory for in phase 4? I like to try to automate everything. To be honest, I want, you know, a good steel factory, a good iron factory, a good copper factory. Like we try to have everything automated. So yeah, pizza always helps after being sick. Yes. And the best part was pizza. They put me in charge of ordering the pizzas, and I might have ordered like way too many, but I wasn't complaining. Well, an old school Mac like what's in FS. Nice. Yeah, we have here. I'll show you in a second once I get this train unloaded. Kind of what I'm talking about. Stand by. So we're kind of back at where we started on the map. Obviously, we've ventured out since then, but we're kind of back at where we started here. So, hang on a minute. I'll show you around the world here in a second. Nice Trent. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna unload this train. Did I not hit the button? Pretty sure I hit the button. Allegedly, it's doing the thing. Okay. I don't think it's working. Why is that not? Unload, maybe? Set that to unload. That'll probably help. Here we go. First time this train station's actually been used, so. There's that. Alright, so that has a bunch of Space Needle stuff. Has 3 out of the 4 that we need, so. We're at the chip place. That's where the Mac is. Nice, Trent. So this should start puking items here. I mean, it's 2 Mark V belts, so there we go. You betcha. Alright, so that's going rapidly. Alright, so what I was talking about was trying to like automate everything. So this is our iron factory. Now we're at a point with alt recipes and stuff where we don't really need a lot of like screws, but we are making a few. So this factory makes iron rods, screws, and plate, iron plate. That's all this factory does. So there's a lot of production in here actually. Fair bit of production going on in here. But that's all this does is plate, rods, and screws. That's it. And then the way we're doing it is we've got trains running everywhere, taking stuff to kind of one big factory. So like the plates are all going off and being made into reinforced plate. And then if we look, like that's our steel factory, so that's making steel beam, steel pipe. Actually, we're making some pipe here too, but that's an alt recipe. Steel beam, steel piping, and case beams over there. This is making the quick wire. That's all that factory's making right there. All that this platform here is making is concrete. That's our old steel factory. And actually today, this is our old copper factory. I would like to tear that down today. That needs to go away. So, we're just going to bum a ride. Why not? So, 3 out of the 4 items, as you can tell now, are in for the train. And so we need to make the 4th item for the train. And I guess we gotta go learn how to do that, right? That takes a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
Great. How close are you on your power, your project?
Sure. Yes, sure.
Well, so I was looking at the map, and up where I've built my new copper thing, there's a couple of cold nodes. I don't know if they're any good, but with a level 3 mine, you can always crank them up.
I mean, it's, you know, it's good.
They're over here somewhere. They're outside of a tower. And then I was thinking, actually, if we really wanted to left, we could go back to our initial coal factory, and we could crank that all up with better mines and stuff too. But that sounds like work. And then, you know, I'll put some Mark 1 pipe in, and it'll just be a whole thing.
You would.
I probably would. Oh, man. It happens. It happens. Alright, so do we want to plumb this in, or you just want to, like, use the cloud to plumb stuff? Or do you care, since you're off working on your thing, right?
However you want to do it.
Alright, so I need a train station. Everything has to go through a train station, right?
There's one there.
There's actually 2 here. Yeah. Well, one's in use. The other one's just kind of there. But that's okay. We have plenty of room down here. We'll make something happen. Although I need copper. Is it copper powder? Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
I need that too.
So in the copper factory that I built, there's 4 smelters.
Okay.
That we are not technically using. They're plumbed in to
Oh, really?
the entire. But there's 4 setting there. We can
Okay.
and refurbish if we need to.
I might just do something separate though. That way. Okay, for a split second there, I thought that was our power breaking. I was like, no, not like this.
Not again.
That was a fiasco the other day. I was so annoyed with that. I wanted to leave so bad that night. I was just ready to like not talk and be quiet and the whole time like we couldn't fix our power for like 2 hours. It was awesome. I was so happy with life that day.
Well, it is now.
I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed.
Oh
man.
Since then, we had hardwired the that factory now. So.
Yeah. Well, plus I actually figured out again today. You know, we put switches on our factories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come to find out, my desert factory was being backfed from the aluminum thing out there. I figured that out just today. Because I went to turn off my desert factory for a second just to see it work, and it stayed on, and I was like, what is happening? So, oh, that's sad, Trent. So this takes 1,500 megawatts. That's kind of a lot. Okay, so we're going to do a separate thing, because this takes 100 of that copper powder a minute. So I don't know what that looks like to get 100 copper powder a minute. Is that in here? That is in here. So that's, oh my god. Oh yeah, we're doing something different. This is going to be its own factory, okay? You're going to take 300 copper ingots to give you 50 copper powder out. Yeah, that's going to be its own factory, okay? That's going to be insane.
That seems very efficient.
It does not, no. So we're making these frames here, all right?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Huh?
Those pressure conversion cubes? We're not.
Thought
We're
we
making
were.
we're making a modular.
Oh. Well, how do I make those?
Simpler.
Is that a manufacturer? Get me out of here. Assembler? Is it an assembler?
Could be.
No? Yeah? I'm just dumb? Okay, that's easy to make, though. We're making both parts for that right here, right? Both of them things are being made in this...
No.
Or, no, one of them's being made in this building.
Yeah. I don't remember how much fused modular frames I'm making.
Do what?
Per minute. I don't know how much fused modular
These
frames
things?
I'm making.
We're making 3 a minute, but the problem is actually the aluminum. We're not getting enough aluminum here. And I tried to increase the aluminum because the problem is right now the aluminum is running through... I might replumb the aluminum because it's running through the whole factory and I have it turned down. So I might have to go replumb that.
You might have to do that, yeah.
And just make like one train car dedicated aluminum. 75 a minute's really not. I mean, that's a fair bit. I don't actually know how much we're making. Hang on, we're gonna go figure that out first.
I've increased it a little bit since
you?
we built. Yeah.
I noticed that factory's just like out of. It's been out of what's it called quite a bit. Like out of aluminum. We might have to increase aluminum back at aluminum. Not sure. I don't take that from here. I have to go to oil to go that way. It's fine. So 75 a minute aluminum cast is what we need. So whatever it's called. That's not terrible, but like it's a lot at the same time. Let's see what we're making. Coming in hot. I tell you, if you want to kill all forward momentum, deploy a parachute.
You have a parachute?
I do. I've had one forever. Leonard made it for me that like one time he joined this map. And yeah, it kills all forward momentum like instantly. It's kind of funny. All right, easy, easy, easy. Oh, I'm gonna splat. All right, so okay, no, okay, so it's being made back at aluminum, then brought here, then running through the system.
Can you see how much aluminum ingots we're set on?
How much aluminum ingot?
Yeah, this should be at the train. Because I did cut that way back.
There's a lot here. This is full. So this here is what I need to. So that's moving 240 a minute allegedly out of there, and only 60 out of there, which is fine. Because I'm assuming why aren't these running?
They're running. They're slow.
Okay, so you must have that limited down somewhere underneath there, huh?
Could be.
No.
They're just so slow to make.
Oh, that's got to be turned. Yeah, that's turned down. You got a slow belt. You got a Mark II belt right there. That's what it is. I don't know that we need any more of that, though. You know what I mean?
I really don't.
There was an aluminum alt recipe. Okay, Bear. The problem is not, well, it might be. The problem is the way the aluminum's plumbed into the whole thing is the actual problem. I can't see that right now. The train is taking stuff. Because right now the aluminum gas, they come up right here. And then up there I have a slow belt on purpose so that it doesn't overwhelm the rest of the system. Because we do use some of those upstairs, I think. And then whatever's left ends up coming back down and getting loaded on a train, which is fine, and it's been working. But the other thing is we almost need a second train here, by the way. We're almost at that point out of the desert factory that a second train wouldn't be a bad idea. Which is kind of crazy, honestly. But that's okay. It's all good. So right here I have a, what is this? So that's a 3. I mean, that's moving allegedly 270 a minute. That ought to be enough aluminum going through the system. I don't know that we're using that much here.
Check the board.
Do what? Oh,
Check the board.
Look at the board. Okay, we're using 60 on this floor.
Kimmy_O's just resubscribed for 29 months.
Yo, Kimmy, thanks for that resub. I appreciate it. How's it going? So we're using, oh, and another. Okay, we're going to turn that up. We're using another 80 here. I just can't have that be a Mark 5. I can't do that. I can do a 4. 5 is going to overwhelm the system. Cause problems, so. Kimmy, it's going. What's up?
It's going in that first rail car. It's just sitting there downstairs in that first rail car.
That's why I'm thinking about a second train. Because then it will empty every time. Between the 2 trains, it'll I just said 2 trains. 2 trains? Between the 2 trains, it'll empty every time. The other option is just to take another aluminum line and say go to the front train car and just run the aluminum right to that and bypass the whole system. But what I just did should help a lot. That should be okay now. And if it's not, we can always change something later. Actually, how many of those are we even making per minute, like over at the aluminum factory?
I don't know.
We should probably go investigate that, huh? Because this is about to be out. All right. So, hang on. You choked down. You know the funny thing, Bear? I went and opened up plastic today because I didn't have any plastic here. And I opened up silica because I didn't have any silica here. And what else did I do? Oh, I put the plastic to smart splitters. It wasn't on smart splitters, so I made that all smart now. Plastic and rubber, actually, both. Concrete, I had concrete choked down, and I guess it got turned up, but that's good that it got choked down again, because it was overwhelming things out here. It's crazy all the separate belts that I have, and things still get choked up with too much stuff here, so it's kind of insane. Okay, so we're using 140 here. I don't think I've added anything that uses aluminum.
I am 96 just resubscribed for 16 months.
Thanks for the reset for 16. Welcome back. What's poppin'?
Well, I guess I'm going to have to need your expertise eventually.
Yeah, you need some train line run?
Eventually.
Yes.
Because
it's like my favorite pastime. So.
Well, I'm going to need a train run out to here to drop aluminum off.
Oh, really?
Eventually.
Yeah, that's fine.
But not right now. I'm not set up for it yet.
Okay. That's fine. We can make that happen whenever. Okay, I need to stop here. That's one thing, one problem with the cannon. Sometimes it's like I want to stop there, but I'm just gonna go past and I'll come back. Bet. Okay, so that's a smart splitter, so that's fine. Okay, what about this side? This is also a smart, so we're not wasting here. Okay, so what are we? Let's see. Let's go inside this bad boy real quick. I can remember how to get in this factory. There you go. Because, yeah, it's a bit of a balancing act, though. I will say, like, you know, we were talking about, like, turning up plastic or turning down plastic. Like, it is honestly a balancing act, the whole thing here. For sure. Is this all we're making?
How much is, what I think one makes like 60 minutes.
This is only a Mark III out of here? What? So we're doing, what is that? 5, 6?
You did 300 a minute.
Okay, but
or no, there's 4. There's 360 a minute. Right? My math right?
what was it again? 60? See, these are all full. Oh my goodness.
I didn't want to overwhelm the system, so I think I choked it. I put 2 more on, but I choked the system down with the Mark III. That way I don't.
We're gonna pitter patter this a little bit. Because there's no choke in the system because, well, I'll show you why. Doesn't this have to run, otherwise the water gets backed up and then that's a problem?
It's running.
Yeah, but like, if these fill up, that's a problem, right? Which these aren't filling up, I guess. Okay. Okay. But that is a problem, right? If the...
We're fine. It's floating.
We're fine, he says. Okay. Yeah, we're fine.
If it hasn't shut down by now, then...
Well, fair play. Yeah. That'll help, though, having a faster. Okay. All right. So we're making 360 here. We're using 140 up yonder. So that's not terrible, actually. So that leaves us 220. In theory, we should be getting 220 back at the thingy doofer. But I don't know how accurate that actually is going to be. Okay, so this is Mark V here. So all the aluminum's going to be hauled now. Okay. Okay, so that's better. I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Okay, switch back to the jetpack. So, like I said, in theory, we're going to be getting 220 back, although maybe not quite all that, but that's still should be good. We'll have to let that kind of take a few minutes to take effect. Oh, by the way, Bear's got stuff going on. I don't really know if he comes around later. He can give us a tour, I guess. I kind of nosed around a little bit, but I don't really know what's going on there. I haven't looked at it that much, so. Kimmy will catch you. But Bear is more than welcome to give us a tour later. If he shows up, if he's able to join us today. I don't know. All right, so how in the Hannah Montana? You know, I've actually thought about making like a separate factory, a separate place for some of this stuff, instead of doing like the blender here, or the, what's this thing called, the particle accelerator now. Thinking about doing a separate place somewhere. Because we got to bring in... So the frames are being made here, so that's easy. Where are those being made?
What?
I don't even know what that thing's called. It's the yellow barbecue looking thing.
Oh, the radio control unit?
Yeah,
That
hey, it says it right there.
That is at the dessert factory.
We're not using those down here, are we? So I gotta get those from there out here.
Yeah.
Or do I even put the particle accelerator here? Probably not, right?
Probably not.
Because this is your mixer, like, area.
Which, I mean, we could put it there because I'm not using all that space. Like,
oh, you know what? I bet the aluminum usage, because the radio control units also use aluminum, and that's probably not on the board. I think that was added after. We're using more aluminum.
I think it's on there.
I don't know.
Don't quote me.
Okay, so we got to find an area to build the particle accelerator. Where do I want to build this? Well, we're getting a lot of that aluminum, though. Holy cow. So what I was thinking about, because this is like the end-all be-all for things. So I was actually thinking about building a different area where everything comes in from out yonder. And then whatever doesn't get used gets loaded back on a different train to haul here. Because this is like the death place of everything, right? But I don't know if that's going to be a thing we do or not. Plus I need to make copper powder. Maybe I should start with that. I don't know. I got 3 things done on the elevator. That's an accomplishment, right? What is floating in the air up there?
Leonard.
Is that Leonard floating up there?
Yeah.
That's awkward. I think we should burn the witch. So if we're gonna build something, where should we build it? We're gonna build a place. Where should we build it, chat? So Left's building a big thing up north there in the water. We technically have all this water on the left side of the map to build in. There's kind of stuff through the middle. I guess you need a train line eventually, right?
Eventually, yes.
So if I work towards you with train line, wouldn't be a bad idea. And you need aluminum? Which aluminum do you need?
Probably will need aluminum casing eventually up here.
So we're gonna have to do something about that.
But I don't know how much, and I'm still working on the initial build of this.
I'm kind of thinking about this like water, swampy area over here on the right. Logistically, for what I'm thinking, that will work fairly well. Yeah, we're going to the swampy area. That's where I'm going to build. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Let me get on the people mover here first. Actually, dumb thought. Can we? Hang on, I have a thought here. Chad, it's not good to have thoughts sometimes. You know, when I get thinking about things, it's dangerous sometimes. Then you put that. Does this work? And now I don't need to jump. I can just, it's not straight. But look, I don't need to jump now. I can just lock on it. How lazy can I get? That's the real question here. Parachute. By the way, the parachute is a great way to do some aerial surveillance. It's so, you move so slow that you can just, it's so slow. There's our, yeah, we spent way too many hours there. That's okay. It was fun. I'm gonna land here because this is way too slow.
I don't want to talk how many hours I've been up there already.
Oh yeah, you've been up there a bunch. But you can do some great aerial surveillance. I'm telling you, this is great. Oh, man. Climb the Space Needle while I'm here, you know? Just saying. Alright, back to the jetpack, because that's way too slow. The forward momentum is killer. Oh, everybody talked about this biodiesel, or bio whatever it's called, jetpack fuel. Basically, it's been built, and it's great. For the record, it is awesome stuff. Yeah, great stuff. All right, put a tower in that thing too. Although there's no power out there, so that might be awkward. Here and then. So this swampy area is over here. I believe there's some geothermal out here. There's good power lines out here. I was kind of thinking out here, and then if for some reason we need water, there would be plenty of water here. I don't know that we will, but, you know. Somebody already got the hard drive. Okay. So I was thinking building, you know, some legs, build platform up above all this stuff out here. It's kind of nasty, not clean water at all. Lots of sulfur on too, but we can build up above it, so it won't hurt us none. Oh, and radiation. Okay. Where's that radiation suit at left?
At the home base where you kept going by it.
Is there one there?
Yeah, there's a couple actually.
Man. Well, there's bauxite out here too. We're gonna probably need more aluminum, right?
I mean,
there's 3 of them out here. They're not good. There's one pure one out here. Over there.
Honestly, if you kind of could just put its own aluminum together.
True.
If you really wanted to.
Scoot, Friday's going. What's up with you? Oh, that's something bad, right? What is... Oh, that's just a big cat. Okay. It's like, what is that? Alright, I'm getting... The nuclear is not fun. I'm not a fan. That's not nuclear. That's, yeah. I'm fine. What's up, Scoot? What's poppin'? How's your phone charger? How's your phone charger there, Scoot? Somebody sounds angry around here. Scoot, I'm feeling a lot better. I just get coughing occasionally now. That's pretty much it. Bluetooth, huh? I heard it was back at home. I don't know who would have told me that, but that's what I've heard. We're gonna build right here, chat. This is where, because we got good power lines here, right? We got power we can hook onto. We do have geothermal well over there, which doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna need it. It gives you power is all it does. So right here, this is where we're gonna start building. Yep, forgot your charger. That's what I heard too. Yep, I heard you forgot it. It's good. That's what I heard. I have no idea, Scoot. I didn't test. I mean, nobody else in my house or family or anything is sick. I was the only one that, that's actually not what I want. Regular foundation first. Not a wall. John, come on. Do the right thing. Not that thing. But yeah, nobody else was, that's not where I want it, but it's fine. Nobody else got sick, so. I was the only one. I was the lucky one. Which is crazy, because normally first time is like #1 for being sick, and he didn't get sick, and I was surprised. So. I'm kind of the only one around here that I know is sick. So I think we went that Sunday. We took Tony out to lunch. We went to a place and it was a buffet. So, you know, you got to touch the spoon that everybody else has touched. And I think I'm gonna guess that it was something to do with that place. Because I had mashed potatoes and nobody else had mashed potatoes that I was with. So I think it was the mashed potatoes, the spoon from the mashed potatoes. At least that's what we're going with, okay? So yeah. That's what we're going with. Alright. People's grubby hands, you know? It's like reason 812 I don't go out in public, you know? I do, for the record, I just don't necessarily enjoy it. That is all. All right. So left, what would you think about moving the blenders out here?
I mean, do you get nitrogen?
Nitrogen. Probably not. Do you need nitrogen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we put it on a train? Actually, there's some down yonder here. There's a nitrogen, how far is that from me? 800 meters away. Actually. Is that like the one requirement, one thing you need? Nitrogen?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hard to acquire. I have to go build another power plant. You know, that's what you're working on, so. Oh, wait, no, I didn't say that yet. I definitely did not say that. No, wasn't mean. It's supposed to be a secret, my bad. Because right now, we can't really get products back out of the, like, the storage thing, if you know what I'm saying. So my theory would be, you put the stuff that's coming out of the desert factory on that train. The train comes here. Use the smart splitters to pull off anything that we need. And then the rest of the junk goes to the storage. That would be my theory. So kind of like a Desert Factory 2.0, but a Swamp Factory. We could put our blenders here. We could put our particle accelerator here. Swamp Factory. I kind of like the ring. Hashtag Swamp Factory. I'm here for this.
All we're missing is the ogre.
What?
The ogre. Shrek?
I've
It went over your head real quick.
I've never seen Shrek.
You've never? Oh.
No. I've never seen Shrek. Never once. How long is that train? That's 10 cars, right? I believe.
Well, it don't look pretty. I'll roll with it.
2. 7. I don't know how I've never seen Shrek, but I've never seen Shrek. I think I'm too old for Shrek, probably. It's like, it's kind of old when Shrek came out. Although I know it's like, everybody talks about it's, oh. You know that moment when the cloud is out of what you need? And you don't have any on you? And how sad that is to just have to sit here and wait for concrete. Man. So sad. It's so sad, chat. So sad. That's alright. Shrek came out when you were like 9. Shrek. I'm Googling. That did not pull up Shrek. I said Shrek and it pulled up track. Hang on. Shrek?
Yeah, like 2006, wasn't it?
It pulled up track again. I'm done trying to find it. Oh, God. Didn't it have a... I don't know. I think I had 7, so that's 8. Man, this waiting for concrete thing, I'm gonna have to go get concrete.
Why did you go through all the concrete already?
In the cloud?
Yeah.
Not that hard to do. Shrek came out in 2001. Bro, how old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? 3? I mean, mental age, yes. Oh, God. Early 30s, man. I wish. I remember those days. I remember those days. Like they were, you know, days ago. I'm gonna build a cannon here real fast because I feel like expediting my adventures here.
There's blueprints.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Actually, did you see I made a blueprint for cable? Did you see this? Look how cool I am. I made a blueprint, chat. Because I built my factory, which chat hasn't seen yet, and it's just assemblers. Or, no. Whatever they're called. It's just thingies. Constructors, but it's still pretty cool. So how many do I need? Which blueprint do I use?
There's the main cannon.
That's kind of a short one.
That's the main cannon, and then you got the extension.
Oh. I got it. Helps if I click on the extension. Okay. Which way do those things face? It's like that, huh? Easier to build when you're above stuff, you know? So much easier. I go like that or gap it out?
You gotta gap it.
Like that. I'm old enough to be Tony's dad. That's how old I am. I'm 37, so not early 30s, unfortunately. We're talking mid, you know. That's still mid. That's might be upper. We're pushing upper, okay? Just saying. Alright, so when you guys build these things, because this is my first one I've ever built, is the first flight terrifying or...
Not really.
Or no? Just kind of hope for good things.
So if you're pointing in the right direction there, at least.
2 years older than you, but younger than your wife. Alright. What'd you say, left?
So if you're pointing sort of in the right direction.
I mean, I want to go west, so... Yeah, that'll work. That's, I mean, I'm trying to get to the concrete. I'll fill my inventory of concrete, so...
Bear0313 cheered Dex 100. Make sure you have the right jetpack on.
True, Bear. Happy Trails, welcome in. What's going on? Actually, if you have the other one on, though... Oh, never mind. I lied. I lied. I lied. Never mind. Either a jetpack or a parachute, right? Gotta have one of those two things on for sure. The parachutes are crazy though. They're so slow. That's if you're trying to like find stuff. Bear, thanks for the bits, by the way. Yeah, so Bear was that incident we had like 80 days ago or whatever it was before today, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Got it. Plugger, welcome in. How's it going? What's poppin'? There's a crash site up on top there. I bet somebody's already got that one, though. It's hard to find ones that people haven't gotten, to be honest. There's still a few, but there is, like, I don't know, a lot of hard drives in the thing still, isn't there?
Sure. Yeah.
Did that one. Fun. Detour. Oh, that's right on Nuclear Rocks, though.
It'll be fine. It'll buff.
I don't like what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. For science. It's already been got. Okay. That's what I figured. Look at all the power slugs are like... There's so many of them. Oh, there's another crash site, too. Okay, what's up with the green cats? They're fun, too. Speaking of power slugs.
Any summer sloops, always be sure to pick up your summer sloops.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't find too many of those anymore. I don't have any inventory, so that's fine. Oh. Duh. No, I apparently keep forgetting about the radiation suit, so. Yes. So. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the radiation suit. Left's told me about it like 3 times now, so. All good, pizza, all good. Yeah, so I kind of need to remember that one of these days. What fun is that? Okay, do I have 10 of these things here? Gotta have 10. I have 11. Okay. Nope. Did not want to do that. especially because that all just went into this box. Okay. It's all stuff from the cloud. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's facing the wrong way. Eight. I think we gotta count that. The game needs an undo button. You know, Plugger, that would be it would be very nice sometimes, yes. How did I get 11 again? Golly, I'm good. We're gonna count them again. That's 10. Okay, we're chilling. An undo button would be amazing though, yes. I have 23,000 concrete on me right now. That's kind of nice. And then I'm going to be out of metal steel beams because I didn't grab any of those. That's fun. Anyway, let's work on, well, see if we can grab some of those out of there. The cloud will refill. Have you seen in the cloud left the all the little miners? I filled the cloud with miners on the left side right now. I may have built like hundreds of them the other day.
Sorry, I was coughing at the time.
You're good.
Yes.
Yeah. I got tired of never having them when I want to go build something, so I was like, you know what? It's gonna happen. Where's the, hold on here. 1, 2, 3. It's almost like I built it that way. Planned it out. Although that's only 2. All right. So the name of the game is how many times can we
rebuild your train station?
Tear all of this out today. That's the you know what, we'll just go out, we'll go right here because that'll be right where we need to be. Right. Come on. Operating. Like that's actually, that's not right. Everything's going into boxes because oh, the inventory's full. It's okay. Can I not get that to build where I want it? Shouldn't be that that complicated. Be right there, but like oh, it's because that box over there. That's what it is. Being wasteful today, chat. Just it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I don't know why we don't have stuff in the cloud half the time.
We have all kinds of stuff in the cloud. What are you talking about? There's so much stuff in the cloud right now. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bear0313 cheered Dex100. Dump some concrete into the upload section in your menu and use it as extra storage.
It's a good idea, Bear. It's a good idea. Are you saying I have a little bit of concrete on me? No. Actually, because the cloud's full now, so we can do that. We'll be okay. I mean, I could get rid of some things I don't need, like turbo motors. I don't know what, some of this stuff I'll never use. I don't know why it's on my person right now. I don't know. All right, we're chilling. We're good. Now, if we come out of here, so 1, 2, 3, then you go 1, 2, 3, you make a perfect turn. Wow. Look at that. And now this is 4 because I went over 1 too far, but that's okay because we'll make it work. Actually, we could just go 3 and then we don't have to run the track in the corner of the building. Wow. Because we got our man cannon set up, and I don't really want to tear that down right now, so. Ciao. This is gonna work. Our jetpack thing's stuck on. I love when that happens, by the way. You need to start flying to Narnia. It's kind of fun. Really adds the spice of life, you know. So if we run this out here, like that. Okay, we'll run this track like that. Oh, not gonna work. Put a big old roundabout right out here, just because I can. Mostly. Ooh. I'd have to move. No, no, no. That's only 2. I'd have to move that track over. And we can get our nice turn in. It'd be 3 and yeah. Fine. No big deal. Good thing that's on a blueprint, because that's easy to move then. Good job. Imagine that, you lose the hover back when you take out all the power that's here too. Kinda convenient like that. Alright. So I don't know how big this building's gonna be, but it may end up being kind of massive. Kinda like the Desert Factory. Not at all what I wanted to do.
Boy.
What? Your build's massive too, isn't it? Now I've only seen you had like a little bit of a corner of the building built when I was out there. So
I've made some progress today.
Uh-huh. I'll have to go see it eventually. I don't know, whenever it's ready. I'm not, no pressure.
It kind of is, but kind of not at the same time. It's mostly built. It's
yeah, mostly built.
I got a little bit of logistics to do right now.
So it's not functional though, is it?
Can be real quick.
Should I go put my suit on first?
Right now I've got to figure out some
Asking
logistics.
for a friend. Oh man.
A suit would be highly recommended.
just to like start it on even like already? That's kind of terrifying in a way. Saying. All right, so we're gonna bring our power in right here, by the way. Blackhead just says yes. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a thing that I don't remember what it's called. Okay, so we'll have a lighting circuit. Because we must have, I don't actually know which way that goes. I feel like there's a front to that thing, or is there not a front? There kind of is, kind of isn't. You have power on this side and light on that side, so we'll do it like that. So this is something we're trying to get better about, by the way, in these factories is A, you put your separate light controller in, and then you put your power switch in to actually power the building. After we had some power issues the other day. That is a necessary requirement. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this and run it up to the train. So that it will basically hotwire the train power, and the big power lines that are here will be tied together. Because we kind of realized that the other day too, because I deleted all the trains and, well, and the filter for it too. Need filters too? Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oompa loompa. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna run this up here as well. And then ideally this will never get unhooked. Those will stay there permanently. Even if this factory gets turned off for whatever reason, that power line will have power. So technically now we have power being backfed. Well, we will have power being backfed through the train line. And then when we hook up that to this, now we're bringing power in, and then lights will be there, and that'll be the building. Whatever we end up putting in this building eventually will be on there. So there's that. All right, so I think I just want to go, that train line's right here, so I'm just going to go pop up and tee into that, I think. I think that's the strat. Yeah. If I could hit the right buttons. I think that's the strategy. Come on. The problem is I gotta sneak around these trees though, because I can't destroy these trees. Kinda sucks. That's okay. So you're about to cause issues on the entire map. So that's the way I'm hearing it.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Let's say, is it worth like doing that to the whole map?
It's not gonna cause issues. Like, I don't know what you're overreacting about. Like,
Oh man. Alright, so I need to build from there back now. Don't get too high. Oh man. That's funny. What is the building going to be? It's going to be a blender slash particle accelerator factory, I guess. Kind of is what you can call it. Yeah, we're going to move the blenders out here. The blenders that are at storage. Just more manufacturing, basically. Out in the Hannah, Montana. We're going to go from here. I go here. I'm thinking roundabout. We can never have too many roundabouts, right, chat? I like my roundabouts. Alright. It's a little tricky, though. But it's not all at the same time. Because you actually have to... You have to build it over like this. So that's 1, 2, 5. Okay. So we're gonna call... Let's actually call this the center. Right here. So we're gonna build off of this one. I call this the center, and it'll go that way. That'll work. And if we need it, we can always go right into that rock. This is gonna be like a roundabout with 3 exits or something, apparently. Oh. No. Cooperate. Full disclosure, I did see this on YouTube, and this has been the best, like the best roundabout, in my opinion, that I've come up with anyway, or that I've built. It works quite well. But yeah, oh, I forgot to build it out to the side. Like, where'd it go? Hang on 1 second, Chad. I'm getting a phone call. Wowzers. That was Pops. He wanted to know what we did with the hardware for the side-by-side. The windshield for the side-by-side. Not a clue where the hardware went for that thing. Not a clue. That's okay. That's one of those, we take the windshield out when it gets hot. And put the windshield back in when it gets cold. So yeah, I have no idea. Alright. Come on. And technically... That'll be where we go that way. Okay, and then this will be pretty good to have this here. Okay, and now I understand the you got the block. You got 2 different signals in this game for the train. I kind of understand the other one want a little bit more now. So we'll put those in too, because we want this to be like our main line. The priority to be this line, and then the secondary to be the other line. So if there's a train coming basically to go straight through, I want that to be the priority. I really need a blueprint the roundabout, but what if I enjoy building it every time? What if it's just fun to build and I don't want to blueprint it? Like, some of this stuff is just fun for me, and I don't want a blueprint. You know? Like, yes, blueprinting is faster. But it's just fun. So yeah. How about that? How did I slide the foundation? You click one time, and then you hit H, and then you use your arrow keys. You can nudge it around. You can do that with anything. Yeah.
There's life just got changed.
And actually, this right here is going to be the same thing. Watch. So this will not connect. All I do is hit H, and then you can. That's 4 connections in 1 point. That's the secret to this roundabout, is you have to hit H on every track, otherwise you can't get them to connect. So. Tony, what's up, Zach? I am feeling a lot better. That's Zach. Thanks for asking. That sounds good to you. Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to be like rude or nothing, but I do just have fun building some of this stuff in this game, and a roundabout's one of them. It's just fun. And I just like to build it, so I don't mind, you know, I know it's faster to blueprint, but I did build a blueprint yesterday. I said this earlier, but for cable, look at, I built a blueprint. Look at me go. I actually did it. Be amazed, be very amazed. Oh yeah. Zach, you coming Sunday? Or do we need to pick you up Sunday morning? I guess this is the real question. Alright, so we're gonna put signals in like so, but we're also gonna put these bad boys in once I can get this train to leave. And it's gonna look kind of goofy, but it's gonna make sense eventually. Just bear with me on that. Just bear with me. Is what this is going to do is this is going to allow these mainline trains, okay, to basically, these are the programmable ones. And what this will do is this will allow this train coming on this track to reserve the next 2 signals for itself. And by doing that, we'll put a signal there. Okay. And we'll put a signal here. We can actually put a signal here. And we need signals over here. Now, as long as this works like the other one I put in over yonder. So what this will do when a train's coming down this line here, this light will turn green, which will turn this one red, which means the trains can't come from over there and go around, or for some reason come around, basically ensuring a green signal here and a green signal over there as well, because there's no other trains. That's basically the way the programmable ones are going to work, and it actually works out quite well. So for instance, if we go over here, we got a train coming at us, so that signal there's going to turn green. This signal will turn red, which will allow that train to go through. So here it's, well, it should be coming